We are live. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone had a really blessed Christmas. I have to say, my Christmas this year was one of the best ones I've ever had. Reconnected with a lot of people in my life. It was just very blessed. So I hope your Christmas was just as blessed, and hope everyone will have an amazing new year. I'm probably going to do a couple more lives before the end of the year. I want to do a live sharing with you guys how I set my goals and how I get things ready for the new year. So we'll probably do one of those. And I also want to do one on products. But today, we're going to talk about the fastest growing business, the MLM junkie business. 2023 was a very strong year for MLM junkies because people are broke right now. They're struggling financially, and then they get really crazy looking for a way to make easy cash. And you guys, that doesn't exist. If you are making a lot of money fast, someone is getting hurt or you're doing something illegal. Like there's no get rich quick scheme. Like it just doesn't work. So it's a segment that grew like crazy. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about with this. Number one is Live Good has grown so much. I mean, everybody said Live Good wasn't going to survive. You know what I'm talking about. 10 months ago, all you heard was, oh, Live Good, this is not going anywhere. They will be shut down within 3 months, 6 months, they will be done. Well, we became the fastest growing company in history. We broke every record. We created a revolution. It's a phenomenon. So what's happening now is a lot of people are looking at Live Good and going, okay, they were right, we were wrong. Everybody needs to move towards memberships because they have value, they have benefits, they have savings, and that's what people want. So let's copy Live Good. So there's a lot of companies now copying Live Good. But guys, it can't be copied that easily. So like one new company that is now saying, oh, we're just like Live Good, but we have a better compensation plan. So first of all, let's unfold a few things here. Compensation plans are not good or bad. The question is, what kind of retention do you have? What's behind the company? Why was this company created? You can't be chasing compensation plans because that doesn't work. So what kind of products do these people have? So the value in Live Good is what created the revolution, okay? It's the value. It's not the comp plan. It's not the matrix. It's not the power line. None of that stuff works. What works is value for people because that creates retention. Just like I've had my Costco membership for 17 years, I'm going to have Live Good for the rest of my life because they truly have the highest quality products for the lowest prices. So some of these companies are trying to copy a few of those things. You know, they'll put on the website like products tested. Where's the certificate of analysis? I don't see the certificate of analysis. Your products don't have a full ingredient disclosure. So these are companies that are like slapping products together very quickly and copying the business model of Live Good. You guys, come on now. So if you can't have success in Live Good, you're not going to have success with a copycat company. It doesn't work that way. So I'm looking at these products. There's a company called Accelerate. So this is a company that opened up in June of 2022. So just as old as Live Good, pretty much about the same. And they haven't done anything at all, right? We got to 1 million members. We're about to hit 1 million members, and they were about to just go out of business. They had some tablet that you put in your tank to save gas, and you know that obviously doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, that's what they did, and that didn't work out. So then they saw Live Good, and they're like, okay, let's copy the comp plan, and let's try to tweak a few things, and then we say our comp plan is better, and then we take everybody from Live Good to here. And then you go look at the products again. It's like, okay, your products can't compete with ours. We have Dr. Ryan Goodkin, who's actually formulating these products, sourcing ingredients from farms around the world, explaining why he's formulating the way he's formulating. I mean, these products are incredible, incredible. You can't create a company, copy a comp plan, slap some products in there and just be like, oh, we're better. Come on now, like seriously. And then what happens is, A lot of digital marketers or internet marketers jumped into network marketing these past couple of years, and that should be against the law. Why? Because it hurts people. So I'm gonna ask you to do yourself a favor. Never, ever, ever join anything or buy anything through landing pages. I know, oh, it's the way of the future. But if you're talking about network marketing, don't you want to be able to connect with your sponsor? These people that are internet marketers, digital marketers that do everything online, they don't like people. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to get to know you. They can care less about the social aspect of network marketing. So before you click on a landing page, put your information in and join a company, think 10 times, because guess what happens with you later? You're calling me saying, hey, can I move to your team? My sponsor, he sent me an email, or she sent me an email. They don't do Zooms. They don't talk to people on the phone. They suggested that I follow them on YouTube. Yeah. Can you imagine now having a sponsor that won't talk to you on the phone or on a Zoom, but you can connect with them through YouTube. You can go follow them and grow their following even more so they can get even more people scammed into their landing pages. And then some are going to promise you, I will give you all my landing pages. Okay, then what are you going to do with the landing pages? Because landing pages do zero unless you know how to get people to the landing page. What a concept, right? I see so many of these internet marketers saying, if you join my team, I'm going to give you my landing pages. And that's how you joined me. So the landing pages work. No, you know how to run Facebook ads. You have a budget for that kind of stuff. So you know how to promote the landing pages. Just have a landing page doesn't do anything for you. You got to bring people to it. And this is actually a funny story because about 15 plus years ago, I bought my first landing pages through ClickFunnels, and I created these really cool landing pages. And then I sent them a message and I said, hey, I created these landing pages. Nobody's clicking on it. And they go, oh, how are you promoting it? And I'm like, what do you mean? I thought a landing page promoted itself. And they're like, no, you have to run ads and get people to the landing page. So guys, people that are internet marketers and digital marketers, do not join with them. They're not going to help you. They don't know how to build community. They don't know how to train people to become leaders. All they know how to do is bring people in through these landing pages because they're very good at it. And then hopefully you will stick around. But most likely you're going to quit because you have no support. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. And now I'm seeing some of these people that are internet marketers that were in Live Good. They like to start new things. Do you know why these people like to move you around from thing to thing? Because they're not good at staying. For you to be good at staying, you actually have to connect with people. You have to help them. You have to get to know them. You have to have Zooms and trainings. And you have to develop leaders. That's how you stay in a company for 5, 10, 20 years. But if you are a digital marketer or an internet marketer, all you're good at is bringing people in. Throw them against the wall, hope they stick. They don't. So then they move to the next thing. And they make a ton of money up front while you're clicking on all these landing pages. So don't do that. If you're going to go to a new company, find somebody like me, somebody who's there for you, somebody who's going to pick up your call 6 to 7 days a week, who's going to train you, support you, who's going to have all the information about the company, who's all in, committed, because that's the only chance you'll have to truly succeed. Hopping around from one thing to the next works really well for these people that have followings, that have landing pages. It works really well for them. They make a ton of money every time they hop around to a new opportunity. For you, if you're not an internet marketer, digital marketer, influencer, it's going to work against you big time. Because all it does is ruin your reputation. People start saying, oh, Trisha, she hops around from company to company. Don't join her because as soon as you get there, she's going to move on to the next thing. Something else is leaders do not want to join with digital marketers, internet marketers, the MLM junkies. That's not where I want to go. Why? Because I want to have an upline who's going to work with me, who's going to build a community with me. But most importantly, I don't want my community, my people exposed to an upline who's promoting 20 things. I want my team focused in Live Good. I want to work with them in Live Good. I don't want to have an organization who's looking at my sponsor and going, oh my gosh, Trisha's sponsor moved over there. Maybe we should go check that out too, and getting them distracted. Thankfully, in Live Good, I have Desiree Ingram and Tim Miller, and they are both the best upline leaders I've ever had in my life. They're fully committed to Live Good. They're so supportive and amazing. They do tons of trainings. They would never, ever look at anything else. So here's the thing. If you're going to do network marketing, choose a company, stick with it. I cannot say that enough. Have a plan that you're not going to look at anything else for 2 years, because you cannot succeed if you're doing 20 things at once. Just look at your network marketing company as a marriage, a commitment. It's the only chance you have to succeed long term. It's kind of like a marriage. You know, you don't get married and then 6 months later you're like, oh, let me see if there's a better guy. You know, no, you committed. Now you make it work. You're going to have challenges. Nothing is perfect. No marriage is perfect. No children are perfect. No parents are perfect. No friendships perfect. No company's perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect, but you got to choose the one that you're willing to overcome the challenges and the difficulties with. And when you do that, then you're going to have a successful, whatever it is, marriage, parenting, friendship. Once you decide that you're committed to that person or to that company, to those products, because here's the deal, guys, there's always going to be a new company. There's always going to be something else, right? Now, there's 2 new companies that are copying Live Good. But guess what? You move into the new company, 3 months later, there's going to be another one. And then 6 months later, there's going to be another one and another one. And you don't want to be an MLM junkie. You don't want that reputation. And you don't want to join any company with an MLM junkie either. You know, they're always going to tell you, oh no, this one is better. This compensation plan is better. This is going to be better. No, like, do some research, guys. Like, I have so many people reaching out to me every day about different companies. Do some research. Just like somebody comes up to me and they go, I forget the name now. There's one that has like a cloud space. You pay $10 a month. So the whole industry is going to move towards $10 a month, because obviously it works, and Live Good is living proof, right? That people want memberships. But it's not just about that. Do some research when somebody reaches out to you and they say, hey, have you checked this company, Accelerate? Google it. Do some research. Go look at the owner, Dan Maltese. Go look at that. Go look at his history. Go look at his background. Go look at the company itself. When did it launch? What kind of success has it had for the past 16 to 18 months? What products did they have? You know, how did they generate these new products here? How did they create that? Who's the formulator behind it? Is this, just a private label product? Like, there's just so much that you need to know. Don't allow people to call you and get all excited about things like, oh my gosh, this is a new company. It's pre-launch. You got to get in today. Get in, because I'm going to put 10,000 people under you. Like, no, that's all madness. That's nonsense. That's complete nonsense. There's no such thing. As a matter of fact, if people are offering you stuff, like there's a new skincare company, you guys, it's launching January 1st. Oh my gosh, let's run over there. I'm going to be a millionaire. And then 90 days later, somebody else is like, hey, there's a new company. This is the one. This is the one. No, just like nothing is perfect in life, right? You just commit and you make it work. So which company are you going to choose for yourself? Why are you going to choose that company? Not because there's hype around it, but because you understand where the products come from. You understand why the company was created. You really looked into the leadership of the company. You really know who your sponsor is, and you know your sponsor is fully committed and will be there for you. And your sponsor is not a digital marketer. He's actually a network marketer who understands the industry, who's had success in the past, or who's committed to having success for the first time in Live Good or any other company. But choose that company, guys, and do not look to the sides for 2 years, because there's always going to be something that supposedly is better every 90 days. So what are you going to do? You join, you make a quick run for 90 days, and you're like, no, now there's a better one. And now who's going to continue to follow you on this? You're just destroying your reputation. So don't do that to yourself. Pay attention to what it is that you're joining. Stop telling everybody about stuff. You know, as soon as you hear it, somebody calls you 10 minutes later, you're going through your entire phone. And then 2 months later, you realize, oh, it wasn't as good as I thought it was. And then you go to the next thing, the next thing. It is painful to watch. So that's my message for you today. And hope it helped you to have a good 2024. Don't be an MLM junkie. Don't follow the junkies either. It's just like hanging out with a drug addict. It's just not a good place to be, not a good influence on you. Look for somebody who's fully committed in one company. They promise you they're not going to look to the sides. They're going to be there for you, to support you, to run with you for the next 2 to 20 years to come. Anyway, because everybody needs to have shorter term goals like 2 years and longer term goals. I'm going to do another live probably tomorrow or maybe the day after. Maybe I'll do it on the 31st. But I want to share with you guys how I create my goals like in every area of my life. You know, business, spiritual, just all the wheel of life. So I'll share that with you guys. But I hope everyone, once again, had a blessed Christmas. And hope you're having an amazing day. And I know 2024 is going to be an incredible year for many, many reasons. Bye, guys. See you next